And there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone to love. Love may hold the answer we are looking for. Love may open up another door of light. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Open up in everyone. Can you feel it? There's a light to change the world. Won't you be a part of the light? Oh, love, it is the answer now, and we can see love. There's a light. There's a light that shines inside of me. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light that shines inside of you. There's a light in me and you. Oh, there's love. There's a light. There's a light that shines down upon me. And there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone everyone. We are here live at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and we are so happy to have you join us as we are going to take a little ride. We're going to explore possibilities. We're going to travel down the road of success. We're going to leave your cares and worries behind. Let's just toss them onto the side of the road, because what better time than to ride on Memorial Day weekend? Let's throw our cares away. Let's open up that sunroof, take down that top, and let's feel that warm sunshine on us, and let's ride and explore all the possibilities that are coming for you on this wonderful week of, well, approaching beginning of May 26th. We are closing in the end of the first day of the week, and let me tell you, it is off to a fabulous start. Sunny weather here in sunny South Florida, so I hope wherever you are, you have fabulous weather. I know that some parts of the United States have been hit with some terrible weather, and we send you our love, our healing, and our wonderful energy of sunshine, and may you all be safe wherever you are across the country and across the planet. We are so glad to be connecting with all of you. And tonight's your night. Tonight's your night to ask your questions. We're popping on for our Memorial Day Sunday Funday. If you notice, we're tuning in a little later. Figured some of you were out doing some fun things for Memorial Day. Many people are off tomorrow for this holiday where we honor our veterans. So thank you to our veterans for protecting our wonderful country and standing up for our rights and our beliefs. And we appreciate the sacrifice that you and your families have done to protect our magnificent country, the great USA. And we are glad for anyone who is joining us all across the world. I know we have many people joining us across the world, and we are so happy to have you here with us. And we are so excited. And as we move forward in this journey, we are connecting and really feeling all the energy of all the spectacular flow that is you. And as we move forward, we connect and answer questions. And you might notice we've got a little bit of fun stuff around here. We've got our gadgets going, and Helena's playing with some of those gadgets and playing with the camera. So we're going to just let you hear the audio for just a moment, and as we reset something on the camera, we've got some new toys. And whenever you've got some new hiccups to play with, but I've got myself a brand new microphone that is ready for, well, we're kind of radio TV ready here with our new microphone. We are camera ready with our new camera. We are really connecting to all of you. So I love the questions on the feed. I've got Elizabeth Ortiz, I've got Brooke Arday, Angie, I've got Debbie Ryan, I've got Makilda, we've got Jeffrey Wands. Hi Jeffrey, thank you for joining us. And let's see, who else do we have here? We've got Debbie Ryan, we got Natasha Monique Allen, thank you so much. And we are back live here in the video, and I'm really glad. So I'm so happy we've got all these new toys. We've got some fabulous fairies here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. We've got some new merchandise. We are getting ready for our magnificent Metaphysical Sunday. What you doing Sunday here? Are you in South Florida? Do you want to come hang out at our Metaphysical Day? It is an all-day event from noon to 5. We're going to have music, we're going to have vendors, we're going to have sessions for healing, we're going to have crystal bed healing. We've got the magnificent energy of reflexology, we've got Reiki, we've got chair massage, we've got spiritual readings, we've got tarot readings, we have aura readings. We have so much going on next Sunday that you don't want to miss it. And you know what? You don't want to miss the music that we're going to have too, because we have my dear friends Doug and Sim, and they're going to be enchanting us with their spectacular music. And you don't want to miss a thing. No, you don't want to miss a thing, because it's going to be so exciting. So wherever you are on Sunday, I do hope that you stop by the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard, Suite 129. We're the corner unit, all the way in the back, all the glass, all the 2,100 square feet of fun stuff and fun participants. We want to see you here. And we're also getting ready to launch all of our new programs for the summer, so do keep an eye out on what we're going to be offering this summer for your spiritual expansion and growth. And we are going to be connecting to you in so many different ways, so many different venues. We have lined up some new special activities. And for those of you who tuned in to the radio show that was live here at the center, thank you so much. We celebrated our 10-year anniversary. We're so glad to have 10 years of national radio hanging with all of you, and it's been a blast. And we're getting ready to blast off and ride down the road and travel and pick up some new activities with all of you. So I'd like to hear, what is everyone doing this fabulous Memorial Day weekend? Leave your comments in the feed. Let us know. And thank you so much, those of you who are sharing the page. I greatly appreciate that. When you share the page, it really just gives us the opportunity to share the energy, the momentum, the connectivity, the community, the family that we've built here of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And it gives us this fabulous opportunity to really stay centered in the energy. So we're going to open up that energy. We're going to begin with some message for the universal message for all of us. It's really going to be a real exciting time. The way things are lining up planetarily, the way things are lining up in the energy field. Many people have been going through quite a bit of change. How's that change going for you? Is it making you feel a little uncomfortable? Maybe there's some things that you need to let go of. Maybe you got a little too much junk in your trunk. So if it's time to pop the trunk and clean some stuff out, no better time than to focus on what is going to take you to where you want and what you want your life to be like. How does it feel being where you are? And what feeling would you like to work through so that you could be the best possible human experienced person here? I mean, what would you like to have? So we're really excited to help you tune in and connect to your guides, to your angels, for you to have your own messages and recognize how you feel and what makes you feel important and what makes you feel aligned and what makes you feel good, and recognize the things that cause you angst and disheartenment, what things separate you from source, and to notice where the roots are of those experiences so that once and for all we can just let it go. Just throw it out the window, toss it to the side of the road, and just go free. You want to be free like a bird. You want to fly. You want to go. You want to feel the energy, the uniqueness, the spectacular flow of energy that is you. And how do we do that? We get in tune with who we are. We get in tune with our feelings. We recognize what makes us feel connected. And when we feel that feeling, we hold on to that feeling. It's that feeling that allows you to create anything that you want, because you are holding the energy of source in the palm of your hand, in the seat of your heart, in the essence of who you are, in your intellectual mind, in your feeling mind. And when you're one with that source energy, you can do anything. You can make that job shift. You can have that better relationship. You most certainly can have all that you desire. But it's often that feeling of disconnect. So today, let's connect. Just us. Let's feel the feeling of the connection. Let's all take a breath. Let's feel that energy. Oh, let's zone into the feeling of oneness. And just say, I am. Just say, I am, and know that you are one when you say, I am. You are one with the entire universe. You are one with the angels. You are one with your guides. You are one with your loved ones on the other side. You are tuning into that frequency, that vibe, that feeling of connection. And when you say, I am, say it not just from your lips. Don't just think it. Feel it. Feel it in the core of your being, almost as if your heart were to have lips. It would say, I am. I am. I am. I am one with the universe. I am one with who I am. I am one with the universal flow. I am one with abundance. I am one with love. I am one with light. I am one and I am receptive to all of my desires. And God's perfection is the only perfection that is acting here and now. The authority of that energy is the energy that influences my every thought, my every move, my every being moment in my life. It is the influencing force that allows me to stay connected, that invites me to be one with the angels, and lets me know that I am safe. You want to feel safe in your life? Be one with the vibe of who you are. Be one with the connectivity. Be one knowing that even though your loved ones are on the other side, they're always connected. There's so many fabulous mediums that make that connection. Matter of fact, Jeffrey Wands just popped on. I don't know if he's still on, but he makes connections to people's loved ones because he wants you to know, I want you to know, that we are connected. They're simply on the other side of this energetic frequency, and because we don't see them in the physical embodiment, we feel that loss, we feel that separation. But it's not for us to long and worry and wonder if they're okay, because they most certainly are okay. They're in this frequency of divine love, and they want you to know that they're watching, they're supporting, they're loving you, they're giving you all that they've got continuously, and they're not tied to the human experience. They're not tied to this anymore. They're free. Just like it feels free for us to pop the top or open up the sunroof and just take a ride down the highway at whatever speed you like and just feel the wind in your hair, or those of you who ride a motorcycle, you know that feeling of freedom. That's what we are asking you to feel, because that feeling is what it's like to be one with spirit. That's the spiritual energy of not feeling contained or limited, just being able to do and go and not have to think. It's that thinking, that stinking thinking just gets in the way. But you've got the power, you've got the connections, it's all there. Are you open? Are you receptive? Then say I am. Say I am, and let everyone know that you are connected. Let everyone feel the energy of who you are and recognize the greatest energy. And I think we have another connection issue. Yes? Look, we have Panasonic there. Well, I just love technology. See, this is what we get for playing around with some fun stuff. But anyway, we absolutely love. Are we set on a permanent setting?
No, I have to play with that one, but I'll have to keep them on the top.
Ah, okay, great. All right, so we are really experimenting tonight, so I'm really glad. Thank you so much for standing by. We had a lot of experimentation on Wednesday, too, when we did the live radio show here at the center. And it was so much fun. So thank you, everyone who popped up. I love to answer questions here in the feed. I see Angie. I see Rob Mack. Thank you so much, Rob Mack, for joining us. We've got Robert Bill. Thank you, Robert, for telling me you can still hear me. I know, it's just this little happy technology thing going on. Casey Miranda says, I am. Kimberly Griffith says, I am XX. We are definitely in. Elizabeth Ortiz is like, I am. And she is really excited as well to join us. And let's see, we've got Debbie Ryan, we've got Defrick. He says, I am. So we are so connected to all of you. And we're going to start with playing with some of our cards here, just to see what we've got. I found these really gorgeous cards. And they are, we sell them at the center. They are Mother Mary Oracle cards. So I absolutely love this deck. They're beautiful, so beautiful they are. And they really allow us to get the sense of nurturing and love and really impress upon us the beauty that is the feminine energy. And the feminine energy is so important for balance in this world and so important for balance in our lives. And we're really grateful to have these cards. And Sacred Sisterhood. So those of you who are looking to connect with your sisters and your friends and create this sacred goddess sisterhood. Now is the time. The time is right to connect with feelings and feelings of the heart and really be one with that energy and really feel this divine essence that is you. And as we tap into that, we're going to start to put a few cards down. And I'm just going to spread them out here because we're going to give you some messages all and answer your questions. But I always like to start this with just pulling a couple of cards for the group so that everyone is ready. Brooke has said, I am ready. Thank you, Brooke. I know you're ready. Can we get our question answered? Yes, you'll get questions answered. Thank you, Angie. I know they're beautiful cards. Rowena Putt is like, I am getting a reading from Sarah. So she's already got that plan. So I've pulled 3 cards. So we're going to just take this back here. And let me tell you what I absolutely love about our Sunday Funday. I love that we all get together. I love that we get to share together. I love that we are connected. I love that you get to express yourself. And I love my radio audience, and I love connecting with you all on Facebook. But you know what? Sundays are kind of special because it's just our social media peeps, right? We just get to have fun on social media. We just get to hang out and chat and spend time answering questions and really pay attention to our community that we've built. So that's why I love Sundays. You know, Sundays are my day off, but I come here, Helena comes here so that we can spend this special time, this quality time. It's really important for us to kind of connect and make sure everyone feels so special. So let's see here. So we are going to place the cards down. We have Our Lady of the Ocean and Rebirth. So who wants to have some rebirth? Our Lady of Great Power and Our Lady of the Rose Child. So let me tell you that this is such a beautiful time for all of us because many of you are going through tremendous rebirth. You're going through this energy of transformation. You're going through this energy of letting go of things that don't serve you. And so many of you are stretching to reach new heights. And if you don't let go of what's holding you back, how are you going to get there? So many of you are ready for this next step, this next transition. So we've got Our Lady of Rebirth, and this is really offering you this great opportunity to shift and redo anything and everything that you want. And we could not have picked a better card, everyone, because this card represents where we are planetarily. This represents the need to break free of the illusions and the things that we no longer want to have in our lives. And then we have Our Lady of Great Power. And Our Lady of Great Power means we're all stepping into our great personal power, the power of divine femininity that is assisting us in being in tune with who we are and our feelings, and recognizing that what we feel counts and that we shouldn't disregard how you're feeling in a communication, in a relationship, in a job. You shouldn't let it ruin the flow of what you want to create because you're afraid of expressing yourself. This is the time to express yourself and pay attention to what the signals are from the universe. Our greatest connection with Source is not this, oh, I hear spirit, or oh, I saw a spirit, or wow, the lights flickered. Those are great signs, don't get me wrong, but it's the knowing, and the knowing, that connection from spirit, that knowing that comes from the energy inside of you that is in tune with the feeling of Source. And so when you're in tune with your own emotions, your own human experience, it's so much better to feel that Source energy surrounding every human emotion, even if the human emotion is less than a perfected experience. Perhaps you're in anger or frustration or angst. maybe you're feeling disappointment and expectation that's not met, and you can't help as a human to feel a little pushed back, a little disconnected. But when you're surrounded and nurtured by the feeling of source, well, how bad is it anyhow? You see, it's so much easier to balance out your emotions, to come to an understanding of what the trigger was of that emotion, and just allow source to fully connect with you and fully radiate the beauty that is the divine universe, the divine essence, the divine presence. So even if you're having this sad day or this frustrating day, or maybe something that is tragic that has happened around you, no matter what that is, to know that you are enveloped by the energy and the feeling, the great power of source should infuse the power inside of you so that you can recognize that you can navigate anything, you can do anything, you can create anything, you can be anything, because the divine power that created the universe is the divine power that fuels you. So you can feel the feelings and express them and feel safe and know that the feeling world, the energetic world of those feelings, has the power to build you up or to chop down what you've been working on. And then the sooner you get the ability to redirect those feelings when they pop up, the faster you build the momentum to what it is you want to create. It's a fabulous experience to really feel the oneness of source. So that feeling is so powerful. And then we have Our Lady of the Rose. And you know what I love about roses is they have that sweet, fragrant scent. And that scent of the roses is so powerful that it can just awaken every sense in your body, not just the sense of smell. And roses represent this beauty, and it's a connection to Mother Earth. And the variations in the roses, well, like to me, they represent the variations in mankind. We're all different, we're all unique, no two flowers are the same. And then, of course, in the energy we see, everything is beautiful because we feel the oneness. We smell the sweetness of the flower. And then what I love about a rose is it's got those beautiful thorns that do protect it. You see, the rose in all of its magnificence and its beauty is protected by the thorns. And that is one of our greatest gifts, is knowing that we are always protected. Thank you, Helena. That looks beautiful. We're
just having some fun here.
We're having fun. You see,
Everyone's gonna see it in a second.
we're buying all these toys, and she's running around playing toys. I mean, we have more toys. This might as well be the technological toy story over here these days. So if you start seeing Buzz Lightyear flying around, now you know we've lost it. But we've got a lot of goodies here, and we are connecting to all of you, and I just love technology. And of course it acts up a bit. And of course it acts up because we're all learning how to use it. But we love connecting with you on Sunday Fundays. We love answering your questions. We absolutely love it. And I love that shot. And I love the shot of my fairies too, because they're so beautiful. And they make me think of how we should all feel in our life. The beauty, the sweetness, the being able to be mystical and magical and to truly take flight and feel the feeling of love and feel the feeling of connectivity. So I'm so glad that all of you are here. We're going to get ready to answer some questions, and we're going to open up with a mini meditation for you. And I hope you stay, because throughout this broadcast, we are going to do a clearing. So if you've got some things that you want to let go of, junk in the trunk, we want to let it out, we're going to do a clearing. We're going to have the angels assist us, and we're going to work through some of the things that are blocking you. Are you feeling stuck and stagnant? Did your car stall out on the road? Were you on your way to your vacation and it just copped out on you? Well, guess what? We're going to reignite you. We're going to reconnect you. We're going to clear the energy so that you can ride, baby, ride. It's time to ride. It's time to take off and take flight. We are so glad that you're here with us. And we're going to just take some of our cards. Oh, look at my beautiful fairy. I just love my fairy. I'm going to pick these cards back up here in case we need to pick any for someone. How's everyone doing here? Mikkelda says, I need that cleaning. I know, honey. I think we all need a little dusting off right about now. You know, 2019. Let's talk about 2019 for a minute. Can you believe that we're almost at the midway part of the year? No, I cannot. So 2019 has definitely been an interesting ride, and I know so many of you were so excited to start the year, but there's been a lot of uncomfortableness in the year. There's been some bumps in the road. Not everybody's feeling as happy and peppy and secure as you thought you would coming into this 2019. So we are so blessed to be together and to be able to navigate these changes. We're so fortunate to be connected, and we're so fortunate to have Helena, because now she's got another camera. If she gives you a tonsil shot or something and starts shooting the camera down my throat or something, what are you doing here? Okay, we're having so much fun. So we're going to get to some messages in just a minute here. You know, we got the timestamp there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna play with this camera a little more.
All right, so we've got to play with the camera, but we are going to play with some messages from Spirit. Hi, Raina Mobley. Thank you so much. Angie Toronto wants, like, I want that ride. I know. You know, when I moved to Florida, I think the reason in 2004 I bought a Mustang was, even though I didn't know I was moving to Florida, my little spirit body knew I was moving to Florida, because just a few months later I announced to the world my red convertible Mustang and I were moving to Florida. And I just love my car. And when I had to change my car, because that was quite a while ago, I got another Mustang, and you know, I can put the top down and drive around here in Florida and really just enjoy the weather and enjoy the freedom and the air and just feel that blue sky and that connection with Mother Earth, and just literally feel the angels kind of clearing all my energy when I leave the center and I drive home, or I come to work. I can kind of feel all the angels kind of just, I don't know, just kind of cuddling up with me and kind of being my riding shotgun. Have you ever ridden shotgun with Archangel Michael? You got to try it in my Mustang. It's a really great experience. We have so much fun, the angels and I. We have just a great time knowing that we have this quiet time. I don't always turn on the radio. It's kind of this quiet time. It's just me and nature, and even if the windows are up and the top's up, I'm just kind of watching everything go by, the greenery, the sky. Yeah, we've got our share of traffic here in South Florida, but I'm just kind of being in that quietness, that meditative state. For some of us, you know, being in our car is our quiet time. Those of you with big families, I know that sometimes it's hard to find quiet space. So for me, I love going in the car and just sitting there and taking a nice ride. And even when I pull up here at the center, I pull up, and as long as I don't have to rush in for my appointment, I'll sit for just a couple of minutes. You know, maybe I'll just play around with my makeup in the mirror. But it's really more about just sitting and being and appreciating. I look at this center, and I wish, actually, Helena, you could take the camera and just kind of spin it around to show them. I look at this center, and I truly love, the beauty of it. So you're going to turn it around?
It's a little dark, but we could do it anyway.
Okay, we're going to do it. We want to show you, those of you who've never been to the center, Helena's going to show you. She's going to use the other camera. We're going to show you the center and just give you an idea of what this center looks like, because I know a lot of you are, in a different location. You may not get to come here, but Helena's going to just give you a tour. All of these products that you are seeing, we hand make. And we have crystals, and we have bracelets, we have statues. I have a reading room, I have a healing room. We have so much wonderful supplemental items for your spiritual journey. And we have all the books here, and it's just a fabulous experience for me to be here. And all of the artwork, Helena, see if you can zoom in on like the artwork above the register. I don't know if you can get that far. But you can see it there, right there. All of this has been hand done. All of this artwork was created to create sacred space. And there's not a piece of artwork that hasn't been created to welcome all of you. Even above our books, you know, we haven't spared any detail has not been missed. We didn't spare anything because we wanted this experience. We wanted you, whether you're watching a class that I teach online, or you're here at the center shopping or waiting for a reading, we wanted you, even the ceiling, we've created a mystical energy up in the ceiling. So we've got just draping all over so that you can feel the violet energy of Saint Germain. You can feel the frequency. You can feel everything that the master teachers have for us. And we are here Tuesday through Saturday. So if you're here in South Florida, I would love if you came to visit us here and come to our Metaphysical Day on June 2nd. We'll have to put that in the feed here, the event. Yes, Brittany Amber, it is very relaxing. It's just very special, right? It's very special energy, and it really helps connect all of us. So we're going to get ready to answer some questions. I know that Helena's playing around with her cameras still, but let's see. You got that there? Okay, great. Thank you, everyone, for playing with us. It's Memorial Day weekend. We were like, we cannot take this so seriously. We got to have fun. Do you want to have fun? Fun, fun. Do you want to have laughs? Laughs, laughs. I can show you a good time. All right, so maybe that's not the best song. The minute you walked in the joint. All right, well, we are here. The minute you walked on the feed, right? We connected here, and we're going to just kind of connect to all of you. And are we all set on this little Panasonic here? Do you need to give it a tap? I don't know what it's.
We're going to give them a tap.
Give them a tap. We'll just have to. We're babysitting.
With it,
we're babysitting a camera here, but just fire off a question here. Let's see what we've got here. Hi, Angie. Hi, Char Orsino. Char's watching from Hawaii, so thank you, Char. Hi, Carol Lee. Thank you so much. Thank you for making a comment on our post earlier today. I do hope that if you're watching this, yes, Brooke, it is Sweet Charity. Very good. I'm so glad that you know that. Yeah, I'm just like this little Broadway show tune girl. I was Eliza Doolittle in My Fair Lady, and I played so many roles. I played Maria in West Side Story. I played Anita in West Side Story. Julie in Oklahoma. I mean, I've pretty much done every role that is possible, and I love it. But my favorite role was Eliza Doolittle. I want to be a lady in a flower shop instead of selling flowers at the corner of Tottenham Court Road. But they won't take me, not unless I can talk more genteel. Well, here I am, ready to pay, not asking any favour, and he treats me as if I was dirt. I know what lessons cost as well as you do, and I'm ready to pay. You see, it's just so easy for me to just switch. So I just love, and I can go from that to so many other accents. We could go on forever. So let's see, maybe we have some spirit guides that are going to be a little more entertaining for us here tonight. Aloha, Shar, thank you for that. Let's see what we've got going on here. Let me see.
Let's see.
All right, give me a birthday first.
May 29th, 81. We got Cammie White. Any advice from Spirit for me related to relationship?
Okay, so first of all, major connection of heart is so important to you. And when it comes to relationships, you give a lot. See, they got me started now. You gotta give a little, laugh a little. You kind of need that energy of love and connection. And what I'm seeing here is that this clears up everything, this new deck for you, this new experience of 2019. And I feel as if love has been something that you've invested in and not always been able to receive the balance back. And it's okay, because we don't want you to not be who you are. But at this moment, you have to be from Missouri. You know, Cammie, what Missouri stands for? See, we're in sunny Florida. It is the Sunshine State. I grew up in New York. And, well, I was actually born in Jersey, the Garden State. And then New York is the Empire State. But Missouri is the Show Me State. And Cammie, it's time for you to be shown how much someone loves you. It's time for you to feel that true connectivity with someone and really feel that true love. Be open and let the guard down and really welcome love. This year sets this tone for you that love is going to be, and can I see that question again, Helena? Love is going to be on track for you because you're going to learn to put you first and love yourself. And in loving yourself, you're going to be a better partner and have the right dynamic and connect the right partner for your life. So thank you, Cammie, for your Facebook question, and we're really glad that you're connecting with us, and thank you for following the show, and happy birthday, my dear, because it's coming up. So let's see, who else do we have?
We got Kelly Ferraro. She's asking, will I ever be monetarily rich?
I wanna be rich. Ooh. Okay, Kelly. Yes, actually. I know that you have put in a lot of effort into your job. I know that life has thrown you some curveballs, and these curveballs, Kelly, well, they've kind of created some forks in the road. Like just when you thought you were going the right way and things were good, then a curveball came in and kind of cut the path, and then you had to go off a different way. And so when I open up the space to the universe and I ask about monetary wealth for you, they do say yes. They say yes to that because this year is about laying some groundwork for your health. This year is laying some groundwork for connections, and next year seems to put you in a place of great connections with people so that something, a project, an idea can align and bring you some monetary increase, something that you haven't witnessed before. But the healing angels come in, Kelly, so that makes me feel as if focus on healing, focus on where you're at in your physical being and your personal being, and the money will come, because universe is going to show you the money, Kelly Ferraro. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
We're going to go to Angie Tarano. She's asking, how do you see my health?
Okay, Angie. Oh my God, we're going to be singing all night, I can tell. Okay, Miss Angie. Angie, baby.
That's what we get for late night.
Late night and 2 big bottles of water. All right, Angie, I see here for you that there seems to be imbalance in the health. I'm not a doctor, I cannot diagnose, but I'm feeling inflammation when I scan you. I'm feeling that the body itself is tight, is tense. I'm not feeling this flow. I feel like every aspect of the physical body seems to almost like we have some anxiety, Angie, as well, that we're not really in a relaxed state. So the body is tightening up, the muscles are tight, we have inflammation in the body, joints seem off to me. When I look at the energy of digestion, even that seems like it's kind of running, out of sync with how it should. So I do feel that you can make adjustments in health. I feel as if you've been focusing on health in 2019, and I actually feel like 2018, mid-2018, Angie, kind of brought you a wake-up call in health so that you could balance the levels in the blood, the levels in the inflammation, and really make some better choices for divine health. Angie, but I do feel that you will remain in good health. We need to make some adjustments so that we can sustain that. Thank you so much, Angie, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go to Jessica Castillo. asking, will I find a solid, loyal person in my life soon?
Oh, Jessica, 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 Jessica. Of course you're going to find a solid, stable person. We've just been looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in too many faces. Oh my goodness, Miss Jessica. You see, love is something that is freely given. We need to be open to receive, and they show that love comes for you. But what they make me aware of is that in the past you have jumped to a conclusion as to who a person was instead of getting to know them for who they really were. And then it was like, surprise! It was like the wicked evil surprise. Like you were like, what is going on? This is not the person I met. And since then, you've learned to love self more. You've journeyed more with yourself and had some relationships. And so now we're understanding what it is we want. And yes, you will find someone who's loyal. You want to be in a place of feeling secure within self, because when we feel out of alignment with self and we're feeling disconnected, we most often will attract that mate that is not ready to completely show up and be totally authentic. But yes, Jessica Castillo, you will find a mate. And let me kind of spin you out on this, because I know people get antsy. They want to know, when, Sarah, when, Sarah, when. So I see here, let's give this to March of next year. Oh, don't shoot the messenger. I know it could come sooner, but I feel like a window, an opening is going to come for you, and then things are going to really connect, Jessica. So peace, baby. It's all going to work out. Thanks so much. Thanks for the Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Next, we have Robert Bill. He's asking, will my work to become a spiritual reader be successful?
Actually, Robert Bill, you are really on track with this. You have grown tremendously. Your energy of connectivity is very vast. The angels are working with you. And what I see here for you is that this year is the year for you to figure it out, man. This is the year that you really dive deep in your soul. It's like a soul colonoscopy. Who am I? What's my legacy? What have I come to create in this world? What's my mission? What am I going to leave behind? How am I going to make a difference, have my blueprint, my thumbprint on this earth? And that is really, the more you ask yourself those questions, the deeper you're going to go, the deeper the connectivity is going to go, and the more you're going to realize that you really are one with Source, and that there's nothing that you cannot know or cannot do in the spiritual realm. So continue to open up. I do hope you're being mentored by someone who is going to kind of keep you on a path so that you can really build your talents. And if you're not, well, check out some of our classes. Join my mailing list. We have a connectivity class that's coming up, a connectivity to the other side and angels, and really it's a mediumship angel spirit guide class. So join us for that. But yes, you're going to become successful. You can do this. Deepen that understanding. Really ask yourself the question every day, who am I? The I am, that is the God within me. Who am I? And then, Bill, you will really have success right there in front of you. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here live on Facebook? Looking forward to connecting with you.
Next, we got Larissa Zapian asking, what do I have for me in love?
Love, love, love. All we need is love, love, love. So, Larissa, I got to go back a bit because there's something about 2016. I don't know. I feel as if there was some disconnect in love, or there was a relationship at that time that wasn't really working well for you. And we kind of got a little sidetracked in that we lost a bit of ourselves. And now you're ready for love, but the complete heartfelt love. And what do I have for you in love is that you being in love really makes your heart sing. For you being in love and having a partner is very important. But you're not easy. No siree doodle. You know what you want, and we are not playing. Girlfriend is not playing. So just trust that love is going to be something that will be an encompassing experience for you, and you're going to feel it on many levels to be with the one that you want to be with. And you're a discerning spirit, but there's still some wounds of a past relationship, and for whatever reason they took me to 2016 because I pay attention to what they give me on my sheet, and they're telling me that that is something that 2016 there was some kind of disconnect. Love your feedback in the feed. Larissa Zappian, I got it now. We welcome you and thank you for your question. Keep us posted because love is in the air. With every sight and every sound, we got some love going on for you. Who else do we have here live on Facebook?
Next, we're going to go to...
Go into the chapel and who wants to get married? Gonna get married. Go into the chapel. Oh, Crystal Reyes Meza. How do we know we're going to chapel and get married? Love and marriage, love and marriage.
She did that on purpose.
Crystal, you did that so I would sing to you, right? I'm gonna sing you a love song. Okay, so Crystal, shifts and changes. This is a time of great shifts and changes, and for you to really recognize who you are, what you want, and where do you go from here in love. And love is disjointed right now. Love is not fitting. The pieces are not fitting in your life the way you want it to. So how are we going to move forward? Well, we are going to trust that everything has time. Everything happens for a reason. And you're going to know that who you are and who you've come to be is more important than someone's opinion of where things are at this point. Because you are on a mission, you have responsibilities, there's connection with family, and love in this disjointed state could actually take you both to a place that brings it closer together. But if nothing else, given where you are in the journey of your life, in your cycle of your life, it's going to give you such a valuable insight for you to really know what it is you want in all areas of life, that no matter what happens, it's going to be good. You're going to be fine, and you will have divine love. But let's weather this little bumpy storm for a little while, Crystal Reyes Meza, because wonderful things can happen just when you least expect it. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the little song we did for you. Who else wants me to sing them a song? I can name that tune. Give me a tune. Let's see if I know the song.
Everything's coming up.
Roses for me and for you. Things are great. Gonna have the whole world on a plate. Starting here, starting now. All right, we're waiting, Helena. Where's our next question?
We're going to go to Matilda St. Ellis.
Oh, my God. Will I be getting a new job offer? Will I be getting another car soon? Oh, am I expecting? What, you want, a whole entire reading, honey? Oh, Lord. Helena's like, yes, indeed. Okay. Are you getting that new job offer? Actually, I do see new work. I do see new job for you. I really do. Are you expecting? Good Lord, woman. Let me check that out. I don't know. I didn't get that memo. Hold on. You know, if there ever was a good time to be expecting, expect a miracle. Expect a baby, expecting, it would be in this latter half of 2019 into 2020. So we're going to leave that up to the angels. They're not giving me a definite yes on that, but I have a feeling something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be great. The air is blowing. Will you be getting another car soon? Well, my dear, I would really prefer that this car comes to you on or around by the time of June 25th. Otherwise, pumpkin, we got to let this wait to August. because thou shalt not, everyone listening on Facebook, thou shalt not buy a car, thou shalt not get a house, thou shalt not do anything contractual, thou shalt not make major travel plans in the July month without crossing our T's and dotting our I's, because unexpected things in the lines of legalities and communication. Mercury is going retrograde in July, and Jesus, we don't want to ride that bumpy road. But I do see a new job offer for you, Makilda, so thank you for that. And baby, let me know if we're having a baby, because that means I get to be godmama again. Thank you so much, Makilda, for your Facebook question. Did you guys know I'm fairy godmother and godmother all rolled up into one?
You're the whole package. Look at you.
The whole package, thank you. Yes. Yes.
Let's see who we're going to go to next. Let's go way back.
Okay, Fran Kraft has we're on cars, so I just want to answer this. Fran Kraft says, any new tires for my car going to be in my budget? You know, Fran, you can pace yourself for that. I actually recently had to get a couple of tires, and, you know, I've really come to the understanding that this stuff is not cheap. So, yes, I do see that, and if you pace yourself step by step, one tire at a time, we can definitely make that happen. And you're going to ask the universe to assist you with that, all right? Thank you so much.
She also had another question, Fran.
Yes, what was that?
She needs some. She said, will someone finally show up and put the new battery in my riding mower for me?
Fran, where do you live? We know a lot of people. Fran? Well, don't give your address, but what state are we in? Can someone help Fran out, please? Because really, do we really need to be? Yes, someone's going to show up. You just tell the universe, we need someone to show up. And since your birthday's on Tuesday, gosh darn it, some angel better make sure someone shows up at your house and takes care of that gosh darn mower for you. Because if we need to ride and mower, we need it. Because how are we going to mow the lawn? You're going to sit there with your clippers and cut the grass, for goodness sakes? Heck no. So, all right. So, Fran, we're going to manifest that. So let's just take a minute. I actually feel there's someone that you can ask, or someone connected in the neighborhood community that can assist you with that. So yes, we need the new battery in your riding mower, and we're going to make that happen, Fran Kraft. And if you're local to South Florida, let us know. I'm sure we know a person or two that we can kind of send on your way. Don't know where you reside, Fran Kraft, but thank you so much. And please don't put your address in the Facebook feed. Just let me know the town, and we'll see if we can hook you up. Thank you so much, Fran Kraft. Who else do we have here live on Facebook? Look, we're changing mowers, we're getting tires, we're getting cars.
Changing our things.
But this is the perfect time to change. That's exactly what we're saying here. That's what we're saying in the feed. It's time to change.
Even goes back to our whole theme of open roads.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
You're so welcome.
Because I was like, okay, Helena, what are we talking about today? So we come up with these like 4 or 5 suggestions, and then we're like, okay, we're riding, right? We need to do the Facebook show on the road. Can we do that? Can we do it moving in the car? Can we do that?
We should.
We should. Would you guys like to ride down the beach with me in the convertible? Let's go. Like, we should take a ride. Next full moon, let's see if we can ride. It'll be a very dark show, though, wouldn't it?
We'll bring a flashlight.
SarahSpiritual messages by flashlight. Okay, we've got Brooke here. Okay, Brooke. Let me get serious here for Brooke here.
Brooke Schneider.
Are you saying that right?
I don't think so.
You are not saying it right.
Schick Snyder.
Brooke, you're gonna have to phonetically correct Helena here, because what is that? Okay.
She's asking for some help for her and her mom. She says, I lost myself and I want to find myself again. I'm scared with doubt and worry. Can you help?
Lost and all alone, I always thought that I could make it on my own. And since you left, I hardly make it through the day. The words get in the way. Oh, I need you back today. You know, my dear Brooke, what I see here is you lost yourself in a lot of people. You lost yourself in the energy of pleasing people, and now you've realized you've lost control. You've just lost complete control of everything that you thought you had under control. And it's not unusual for that to be happening in this time in your life, where you are in the journey. It's not unusual, Brooke, for this to be happening the way the planets are lined up, because it's forcing us to recognize we got to let things go. We got to surrender. And surrendering is a challenge, because as humans, we want to orchestrate things, we want to create, and we want to feel like we're doing it in our mind and in our physicality. And the true creation comes from the source, comes from the energy of love and connection to Source God. So you will find this major shift that comes for you, because you're lost, because you're in the dark, deep night of your soul, and you're on that soul dive that is recalibrating who you are. And you represent many people on this feed right now, Brooke. I'm going to tell you, because there's the number one thing I am hearing from people as a spiritual advisor, as a guide. And guys, I sit across from people every day, all day, go home and read other people. I am surrounded by you all. And everyone is feeling kind of lost and out of sync and not quite like themselves. It's like, oh, who am I? Like, what's going on? Or why isn't this working? I'm trying to make something work and it's not working. In the past, when I set my mind to do something, I got it done. But now I'm not being who I've always been in relationships, or I'm not being who I've always been at work, or I'm not able to financially manage things all of a sudden. Like, why is that? People are feeling so disjointed and disconnected. So you're not alone. And you have to, listen to me in my New York, you have to let go of an expectation of what you want the new Brooke to look like. All you need to do is be true to how you feel, be true to the essence of who you are. And if you say, well, Sarah, I'm so lost, I don't know who I am even in my essence, then remember what it felt like on the best day of your life. Remember what it felt like in the one time where your world crumbled around you and you rose above something. And then remember what it felt like when you felt unconditional, true, unabashed love. And when you recognize those feelings, the elation, the love, and even the strength and the courage to rise against adversity, when you tap into those feelings are coded into who you are, Brooke. They're coded into all of us. The feelings of who we are, the blueprint, the thumbprint of God that decides who we are and who we've come to be and has equipped us to handle anything, will get reactivated. And it will be reactivated in a different frequency, in a different version, because we pass through so many things in life. It changes us for the greater good. And so we cannot stay the same. Nothing in this entire planet stays the same. So don't be afraid. And your mom is also not feeling supported, not feeling loved, and really feeling as if she's missed the boat in life, and life is passing her by and she doesn't know what she wants next. Stillness, meditation, and Brooke, I don't know if you and I have ever had a reading. I don't think so. I know I've seen you on the feed. But let's do a personal session, because there's so much we can cover to assist you in some tips that's too long for me to do here on Facebook. But understand that you will pass through this, and the next 3 months will be the clarity seeking that you need, and will bring you out to September, opening up this new way of being for you. So you're almost out of this darkness, all right? Thank you so much, Brooke, for your Facebook question. And it's a great question, because I know you ask a question that represents so many people. And Brooke says, yes, I understand exactly. So I'm glad that is connecting for you. Oh, hi, New Zealand. We've got someone from New Zealand, Rave Reddy. Thank you so much. Brooke, yes, go ahead to SarahSpiritual.com. And thank you, Carol Lee, for the the little testimony there. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate you, Carol. I really appreciate your talent and your gifts, and thank you so much for having had a session with me. Tasha says she's loved a reading. She's in a confused state, so we're going to get to as many readings as we can here before we sign off for the night. My God, I can't believe it is 8:55 already. What? What? I know you people would keep me here all night, wouldn't you? You're like, SarahSpiritual. Do you know what tomorrow is, everyone? No, we're not going to. No, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. We're not telling you.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. Okay. All right. Debbie Ryan, what do you see for me? Debbie. You know, I feel as if some of this year has been a little uncomfortable for you, Debbie, and that you've been trying to clear up some old energies for yourself. And I feel as if when I look at this next half of life, and I really want to make it a marker as a half for you, I feel as if we are trying to come up with a new game plan, and you're looking for some clarity as to how to create a game plan for yourself of connection. And when I see you, Debbie, I see the soul of you, the whole of you. You are a very caring, strong, giving person. And I feel as if the disappointments that you've had have shaped you to be a stronger being in your life. And when I look at what I see next for you, I really want to put you in a position where work and money flow to you easily and there's no struggle financially. I want to put you in a place where there's a lot of people around you, and I actually want to put you in charge of some project, something that can really benefit you and other people as well. Debbie, this is a very important time because you're closing out a part of a cycle in life. The next 16 months are really going to clear a 20-year cycle. So whatever hasn't served you in these past 20 years, and for some reason they take me back to 2009 through 2011. I don't know if that was a rough time for you, Debbie, but during that time of transition, change, and what appears to be a little bumpy to me, when I look at that, I feel as if this ending of this year into next year clears out quite a bit, and there's a sense of peace, a sense of freedom, and I actually want to put you in a place of a move coming into next year. So if that's something you've considered, be open to that, because a move would be good for you for this 2021 time. That will really open up a whole new playing field for you. Thank you so much, Debbie Ryan, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
I think the cat's out of the bag.
What? Who let the cat out of the bag? Who let the dogs out? Who? What?
I think Stacy guessed it first.
Stacy guessed it, yes. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you so much, yes.
Right, let's go to...
We have to do some clearing for everyone, too, before we leave here, so...
We're going to go to Shannon Cosgrove. She's asking, is this as good as it gets?
No. No, it's not as good as it gets. You ain't seen nothing yet. Dun, dun. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Dun, dun. I got to tell you, Shannon, you are on the precipice of some spectacular things that are supposed to happen for you. So it's not as good as it gets. You really ain't seen nothing yet. There's a great energy around you. There's a sense of freedom that comes for you. There's a sense of strong connections that you're going to build over the next 7 years. So it's a really important time for you to notice what you like and what you don't like. I'm going to say this to many people tonight because it's really important that we recognize what works and what doesn't work. Because we're not dragging this to 2020. Like, haven't we been carrying a sack of you-know-what for a while? We're not doing that anymore. We want to move forward. We want to clear the energy. We want to go. So it's going to get even better for you, my dear. You're very, very talented, very gifted individual, wonderful heart, and there's a sense of freedom and travel that comes for you in these years to come. So you ain't seen nothing yet. The universe has a surprise for you. Look for October to bring some financial increase and gain for you as well. And matters of the heart get really, really intense in the October month. And I mean intense in a good way. So thank you, Shannon, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Who else? Who don't we have here tonight?
Defrick, you're not supposed to tell people what's going on.
We got Natasha Monique Allen. She's asking, will the move be great to Atlanta this Friday?
You're going to Atlanta, huh? I don't know.
Atlanta.
Taking the midnight train to Georgia? Midnight train to Georgia, my love, his love. Okay. Yes, it's going to be good for you to move. It's a good time for you to make change. It's a good time for you to check things out and lay the groundwork. This Friday is a great time to get things moving. Having as many things set in stone before the middle of June would be really great. By June 21st, all of us kind of want to have a game plan, not an intellectual game plan, a feeling, spirit-guided game plan, and start to focus our attention on that because it's a really important time. All right, thank you, Natasha Monique Allen, for your Facebook question. How's everyone doing here? Defrick's like, oops, you silly boy. All right, who else do we have?
We got Miss Shade Grant asking, will my business flourish?
End of this year into next year. Connections, networking. I see you as a very front person, a very connected person, someone who needs to be a little more in the spotlight. So yes, I see flourishing. I see a little bit more direction is necessary to create the momentum that you wish to have, but it is going to move forward. You will be flourishing. And I also feel there's a lot of creativity around you, so tap into that creativity, and every successful business person surrounds themselves with experts and other successful people. So do your best to ask the experts so that you have support that you need. Thank you so much, Shade Grant, for your Facebook question. It's going to be a great end of the year for you. Thanks so much. Who else do we have here?
We have Patty Farrell Labruto asking, will I find my real love, and will I ever have enough money to be comfortable?
Yes, there's love coming for you. You know, all love can be real. There's just different variations of the experience with different people. Every person activates another aspect of our ability to love. Love is something that's, well, an expansion of consciousness, and we learn from each other in love. So I can't say, Patty, that you've never had love, but perhaps the love that you're seeking is that significant aspect of self, that oneness of self. And Patty, when I spin you out to this 2020 year, I see a lot of new connections. I see recognizing different traits and aspects in yourself and recognizing them in others that are important to you in the creation of love. So remain open to this. It's a beautiful time for you. They're telling me it's a beautiful time to be you. And will you ever have enough money to be comfortable? Do you believe that? Or are you coming from a place of lack? Yes, you will. You will have enough money to be comfortable. And remember to say, I am the woman who is abundant beyond measure. Money flows to me with ease and grace. I am open and receptive to money to come from multiple streams, from different aspects of life. Money and gifts and abundant experiences are always coming to me. I am a magnet of abundance. I attract money, I attract abundance, I attract loving, grateful experiences. So I am abundant, and blessed with money beyond measure, and I am always, always, always more than comfortable. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. All right, let's see who else we have here.
We got Casey Miranda.
Is that Casey in the Sunshine Band? No? Okay, got it. What does Casey want?
Maybe a little sunshine there. But she says she's desperate for peace of mind. She's struggling with Social Security disability. They terminated the long term, and she's asking, will I get it back, or is it time for me to go back to work? She's not ready, but they're doing all they can to deny me.
Yes, and I think one of the things we talked about, Casey, is how the system does not make it easy for us to have that assistance when we need it, and so the system that supplies these disabilities is, well, broken, and also, rightfully so, it's been taken advantage of. So now the actions of a few have created a disconnect and problems for the masses when they really need that. Is it time for you to go back to work? Not yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet. You're not mentally ready, you're not emotionally ready, you're not physically ready. When I move you in through this year, I feel as if towards the end of the year, you can put in a little bit more time in working and getting that in flow. But at this minute, it's a little too much for you, honey. So continue to fight this battle. Claim yourself as victorious, and it's not unusual to be denied. I know you've been through a few bouts of this, but Casey, keep keeping on and ask for divine truth and universal wisdom, and the gods and the angels will assist you. Thank you so much. I think we got some stuff to clear. Who's got some things they want to clear? We're going to do a clearing for all of you.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to just see, Helena gave me this beautiful pendulum that we have here. I love this pendulum. This is an aventurine pendulum. I absolutely love this pendulum. So it's beautiful. So I saw it over there. I was like, oh, we have to talk about our pendulum. There we go. So we're going to release some things here. I know we do a lot of releasing at the full moon, but tonight we need to release because we're getting ready for some really interesting energy across the planet. And we want clarity. And one thing that we've seen from so many people is, well, they're feeling stuck. They're not feeling together. We're feeling lost. Our heart chakras are feeling kind of, well, blocked and stuck. And many of you are feeling financially challenged. And there's a lot of things that are going on in the world. So we're going to clear that. We're going to ask the angels to assist us. So if everyone would just take a nice breath. I'm going to call all the forces of light. I'm going to ask for the presence of Archangel Michael. I'm going to call for the presence of Archangel Raphael to heal and to clear anything that is emotionally limiting us, any physical ailments. I'm going to ask that we be infused with the divine light, the divine healing energy. I'm going to ask that Archangel Raphael and send his healing angels to everyone who's in need of healing at this time. I am also going to ask for the presence of the Holy Spirit to illuminate anything that requires illumination so that we can see beyond the illusions and through the doubt, and we can see through the darkness so we can become aware of the highest plan, the highest good for us. And when I open up this energy and I ask that the universe support us, I ask for the presence of the Ascended Masters. I ask that the Ascended Masters stand forth and assist all of you with the assistance of your guardian angels, that at this minute, at this time, we eradicate and destroy any thought of hurt, pain, and lack that surrounds us, anything that's been programmed within us to make us feel that we are not good enough, we are less than, we are not worthy. At this minute in time, we release that, knowing that that is not the whole of us. That is the implementation of the experiences and the conditioning and the brainwashing that has taken place here, and we need to be restored back to our soul self, our heart self, our centered self, our one self with the divine holy energy of divine source. And in this moment, we are releasing that which no longer serves us. We are letting it go. If we are hurt, we're going to let it go. If we need to forgive ourselves, we forgive ourselves first before we forgive someone else. If we are angry and hurt and disappointed in ourselves, we will give ourselves love and compassion, and we will honor the highest vibration of who we are, because who we are is a vehicle of the expression of the divine God. And when we recognize that we are an expression of the divine God and we are open to that receptivity, then and only then can we truly feel the freedom and the oneness of divine universal love. And we are open to universal love. And at this moment, when we have felt hurt and not good enough, and when we've been disappointed, when we recognize that love has been conditional, We release those people from the karmic entanglements of the conditions that were placed on the experience of love. And we ask that our angels, we ask that our guides, we ask that the ascended masters, that they return us back to the one unconditional love, the oneness, so that we can feel that feeling again, and we can attract it in the human experience, and we can be an example of unconditional love. And we recognize that who we are is a product of where we have been in this lifetime and many other lifetimes, and that everything is happening for a reason, and that there is nothing that is as out of place and misaligned as we believe it to be, because we are choosing to see it through an outcome that is in angst with what we desire, is in disconnect from the fulfilled plan, the divine plan. So we realize that even if we feel that we've made a choice that isn't right, we've made a wrong turn, that can be righted simply by saying, I am one with the divine aligned plan, and I choose to direct my energy and to release the experience that I chose before, knowing that that version of the experience can be magnified and created in a higher frequency, so that whatever I think I'm experiencing does not have to be the way it is appearing in the illusionary state of this world, and that there is never a wrong choice, there is never a wrong way. It is always the right way, because all roads lead to God, all roads lead to my divine plan. I am in alignment with divine destiny, and if anything doesn't serve me, I release it now. And in order to release it now, I envision the most beautiful purple energy all around me. I see this beautiful purple light streaming in front of me, and as I stand back in awe and I see this violet energy burning up in the front of me, I realize that if something doesn't serve me any longer, I'm going to throw it into the flame of violet ray. I'm going to throw it into that energy. Any hurt, I'm going to throw it in. Any pain, I'm going to throw it in. Any disappointment, I'm going to throw it in. Any lack of forgiveness, any lack, I'm going to throw it in. I'm going to throw in any enemies that I think I have. I'm going to release them from that entanglement. I'm going to release the hurts and the pains and the mistakes that I think my parents made or my grandparents made. I'm going to heal the generations. I'm going to throw it into the flame, because I am a divine being, a free being. I'm in alignment with divine universal love, and this violet ray of energy, this consuming energy, is going to consume anything that is less than divine perfection, because I am aligned with the divine source of who I am, and there's nothing that can stop me from being who I've come to be. There's no person, there's no thing, there's no obstacle, there's no words, there's no enemies that can block me, because what is mine, and I'm heading straight for it, because I am coming in alignment with who I am. So get ready, world, because who I am is a divine being, and I am ready. And anything that has been holding me back, making me feel less than, blocking the energy, I'm going to step back, and I'm going to say, we're going to dump the junk in the trunk. We're going to let it go. I'm going to turn down my car and I'm going to take a ride, and I'm going to drive down the opportunity lane, and I'm going to see what's coming for me next. And I'm going to choose. I'm going to read the signs. I'm going to go, no, that's not good enough. I want something even better. Oh, we're going to go off this road. And I'm going to make a choice. I'm going to make a change. And I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what feels good to me. I'm going to do what aligns me with my highest good, my highest purpose, and can shower enough people, more than enough people, with love and the essence of who I am, because I have come to bless the world. I am, I am, I am. You have come to bless the world. Say, I have come to bless the world. I have come to be a great spiritual being. I have come to be a great human being. I have come to make a difference in my own unique way, my way, and I'm going to shower the world with everything that I've got, and I'm not going to look for someone to give me something in return, because the angels and the guides and source are always going to give me what I need. So when a human doesn't come through, I know my angels got me. I know my God's got me. I know that I can do anything. Are you ready to release it? Anything that no longer serves you, any memory, anything that does not feel good to you anymore, any relationship, any job, any financial experience, let's go, everyone. Throw it into that violet ray. Throw it into that all-consuming flame. Let's shift that energy. Let's make a difference today. Let's let this Sunday the day of the bright central sun. As we close out this day, let's start tomorrow fresh. Let's start knowing that we have realigned, redesigned, and tapped in and tuned into our purpose. And that which we do not know yet will be revealed to us in the perfect time. And we have no anxiety, we have no anxiousness, because we know that we are always and always will be protected. Our angels are with us, our guides are with us, our loved ones on the other side are with us, and we truly, truly love who we are. We are magnificent. Say, I am. I am. I am. Just keep saying, I am. I am amazing. I am in love with who I am, because the who I am that I've come to be is just beginning to shine. I'm going to shine my light. I've got a light. There's a light. There's a light that shines bright inside of you. Shine that light. Shine it and trust that everything is in perfect alignment, and know that you deserve to have it all. Are you ready? Say, I'm ready. Say, I am ready, universe. I am ready. Take a nice breath, everyone. Just release that. Anything that doesn't serve you. Go ahead. I believe that there's a way. The world is opening for me. Oh, I believe that every day the world is opening for me. So when I walk this way, I know the world will show me everything. 'Cause I believe, oh, I do believe that it's okay, and I'm alright, and I am happy to be me. Be happy to be who you are. Shine your light, everyone. Trust. Everything's working out for you, and everything is happening perfectly. I know it gets bumpy, but together we're going to navigate. Together we're going to do this. I really hope that I have been of service to you on our Sunday Fundays, and that you continue to follow us here on Facebook. If you're not following me on my YouTube channel, go ahead, visit my YouTube channel, YouTube SarahSpiritual. We've got so many videos there for you, so much for you to connect to. And take my classes. Look on my website when we post classes. Those of you who are here on South Florida, come June 2nd. I would love to have you say, hey, I follow you on Facebook and I'm here on the Metaphysical Day, and I would love to see you here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center on June 2nd. Check it out on my website. We've got our Angel Guide Connecting to the Other Side program that's going to be launching, so look for that. We'll be putting it in the feed in the very near future. And just know that no matter what you're going through, you're not alone. Your angels are with you, your guides are with you, your loved ones are with you. And we do our best to be here with you too, every step of the way. You know, if it wasn't for the kindness of strangers, I don't know where I would be today. So for whoever's listening, who maybe feels alone and are having trouble believing, I hope that through these broadcasts, our Facebook feeds, our radio show, that maybe, just maybe, I get to be that kind stranger to you, and that you know that you are valued and that you count in this world, and that you too can make a difference. Thank you so much for sharing time and space, and yes, tomorrow's my birthday. So I'm glad I came into the earth to serve all of you. I'm really grateful for my spiritual teacher, who really showed me the real meaning of life, as opposed to going to work and earning my next title or next big sale or next big applause on my showbiz stage. I'm really glad that he opened me up to a whole another way of being. So if I can be that for you, then I think I'm paying forward the gift he brought me. So thank you all for being my birthday gift and sharing with me. God bless you, everyone. Good night. Happy Sunday Funday. And we'll see you Wednesday night from 5 to 8 p.m. on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. Visit us on the Facebook feed Wednesday 5 to 8. Thank you, good night, and God bless you. I am Sarah Spiritual.
There's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone to love. Help me hold the answer we are looking for. Help me open up another door of light. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Open up in everyone. Can you feel it? There's a light to change the world. Won't you be a part of the light? Oh, love, it is the answer now, and we can see love. There's a light. There's a light that shines inside.